The ebook Creating Tolerance Stacks is intended to help the user learn how to create tolerance stacks according to the two-column method. The two-column method is a detailed, deliberate method for performing tolerance stacks. It provides a max and a min result simultaneously. It uses a consistent format. It's based on sound mathematical principles. It takes complicated principles and reduces them to a cookbook method for creating an accurate stackup. Follow the recipe and you get a good stackup. It shows the stack path. It uses all part tolerances, including bonus, datum shift, and unilateral tolerances. The book is downloaded in PDF format. You can view it on your computer or your iPod or iPad or other devices that read PDF files. The book starts out talking about why we do stacks. It talks about grounding out parts and introduces the two-column method. It then goes through explanations of how to apply each of the geometric characteristics in a stack. It concludes by going through some special case stacks. There are several different methods of addressing clearances in an assembly. This book teaches the method of grounding out the parts. The book also teaches how to use the stack form. The stack form disciplines the user to document the stack in a consistent, clear manner that helps assure an accurate result. One of the most difficult parts of learning to create stacks is learning to establish the stack path. Also, in my experience in mentoring stacks, I find that probably about 80% of the time, when there's a problem with the stack, it relates to the stack path. Therefore, this book puts particular emphasis on teaching how to establish the stack path. Stack paths are also shown and emphasized in examples and exercises throughout the book. Examples demonstrate that often in an assembly, the same gap will have a completely different stack path for a max value versus a min value. Each exercise includes a page with the problem statement and a form for creating the stack. The user could print out this page to do the exercise on paper. The user could also choose to do the exercises on a spreadsheet. Each exercise also includes a complete, detailed solution. When each geometric characteristic is introduced, the fundamental concept is first reviewed. Then the book teaches how to handle it in a tolerance stack. The book contains what I believe to be the best explanation in the world of what bonus tolerance is. The book also contains what I believe to be the best explanation in the world of what datum shift is. Difficult to remember formulas are listed on the same page as the exercises where they are needed. The book acknowledges differences between the 1994 ASME standard and the 2009 ASME standard. The book addresses unusual shapes that are defined with a profile callout and a tolerance of position callout and the word boundary. One example covers using such a shape as a considered feature, and another example covers using such a shape as a datum feature. The simplest situations seem to raise the most complex questions. Special case examples focus on two pins fitting into two holes. These are some of the most common stacks and also the least understood. If the pins that must fit through the holes are pressed or threaded into holes in a base that do not have a projected tolerance zone specified, there is a geometric effect that has a huge effect on the stack. There is an example including geometric effects and also a straightness callout on the bolt. There is also a floating fastener example. The grand finale is a stack with the bolt threaded into the base, a pin pressed into the cover, geometric effects with both, and a tolerance of position on the bolt shank relative to the threads. This book covers the simplest of concepts for the user who is new to tolerance stacks and also handles the most complex situations for the experienced user. Dimensional Consulting also offers a Stacks Wizard, which is a computer program that prompts the user for appropriate information and then creates the stack. Dimensional Consulting also offers on-site training for fundamentals of GD&T, tolerance stacks, and applying statistics to tolerance stacks. For more information, contact dslopsma@gmail.com. And don't forget to go to www.lulu.com and search for tolerance stacks in order to find the Tolerance Stacks ebook.